Contestant number 6, Pulkit Gangwal, please come forward. Pulkit Gangwal, do the right thing. Do the right thing. Pulkit Gangwal.
People like you spoil our school's reputation. You cheater, get out of the classroom right now. A difficult right thing or an easy wrong thing. Which will you do? Madam Contest Master, fellow Toastmasters, and those who will do wrong. Have you ever been punished for doing something wrong? If you haven't, you probably work on Wall Street. Have you ever been punished for doing something right? If you have, then you know how I felt when I was a 9th grade student and was punished for doing the right thing. In the Indian education system, every year, all schools conduct a 3-hour exam for each course. These are the most important exams and the strictest too. You are only permitted to take a pen into the exam room, no paper. Scoring the highest marks brings you fame. Scoring the lowest marks brings you shame. And being caught cheating means expulsion from school. That year, I studied very hard and I practiced on sheets of paper day and night. It was the morning of my social science exam, and I sat into the assigned exam room that consisted of 9th to 12th grade students. The exam started. After about an hour, the discipline committee teacher showed up in the room. He was a tall, bald, and strong man with a long mustache. Students nicknamed him Hulk Hogan. He announced, 11th and 12th graders, when I come to you, stand up, pull your pockets inside out, and they had better be empty. The first terrified student stood up and pulled out his pockets. And I thought, I'm in 9th grade. He would inspect me after 2 years. Let me practice from now. I slipped my hand in my pocket. My pocket was not empty. Then I remembered. It was one of my practice sheets. I'd forgotten to throw it away before entering the exam room. I got scared because even though it was an innocent mistake, if he found out, I could be expelled from school for cheating. My mind raced. What should I do now? Should I just tell him? Should I slide the sheet slowly into my sock? Should I ask for a restroom break? And believe me, I really needed one. In that situation, my father's words echoed from inside my head. Pulkit, in life there are difficult rights and easy wrongs. Always do the right thing. You might have to pay a price, but what you get in return will be priceless. I stood up and nervously approached the discipline committee teacher. And I said, "Sir, you have not asked me, but I've made a mistake." I handed my practice sheet over to him, hoping that he would understand and appreciate my honesty. People like you spoil our school's reputation. You cheater, get out of the classroom right now. punishing me when I didn't cheat? How will I tell this to Dad? Well, I never had to tell him. Because an hour later, while I was still standing outside the classroom, who did I see entering the principal's office? Dad! I thought, man, Dad's gonna whoop my butt red. After what seemed like an eternity, Dad came over and he asked, what happened in the classroom? Dad, I was not cheating. Last time when I was practicing, I put the practice notes in my pocket and myself suddenly to go to Mr. Hogan, but you didn't believe me. Snap! That's what I expected. Instead, he said, I knew you would never cheat. That's why I fought for you in the principal's office. Now, they will not expel you, and your exam will be graded on just what you wrote. You made a mistake, but you did the right thing. I'm proud of you, son. But please check your pockets before exams now. I passed the social science exam, barely, and always check my pockets thereafter. It would have been easier for me to hide my mistake. But at what cost? I paid a price by being labeled a cheater. But when my father said, I knew you would never cheat, he gave me the treasure of his trust. It felt larger than love. His trust was priceless. That trust has stayed with me since then. And whenever I must decide between doing a difficult right thing or an easy wrong thing, I think about this day and I do the right thing. Fellow Toastmasters, in life there are difficult rights or easy wrongs. Always do the right thing. You might have to pay a price, but what you get in return will be priceless. I am Toastmasters.